The summit, nicknamed Three Amigos, is the first hosted by Canadian Premier Justin Trudeau, who noted it is the last to be attended by U.S. President Barack Obama.
It's a little sad that this will be the last chance for all three of us to get together in this capacity, given President Obama's impending retirement.
The United States, Canada, and Mexico are members of the North American Free Trade Agreement, which some Americans oppose. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has pledged to renegotiate the deal if elected and maybe even abandon it. President Obama acknowledged there are legitimate concerns about social inequalities produced by globalization, but he said withdrawing from trade deals is not the answer.
First of all, because it's not feasible, because our auto plants, for example, would shut down if we didn't have access to some parts in other parts of the world. So we'd lose jobs. And the amount of disruption that would be involved would be enormous.
Obama said Britons who voted to leave the EU still want access to its free trade market. They just don't want the obligations that go with it. He said the era of profitable manufacturing many Americans are nostalgic about has been undermined by automation.
I mean, the steel industry is producing as much steel in the United States as it ever was. It's just it needs 1/10 of the workers that it used to.
The three leaders condemned Tuesday bombing in Istanbul. Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto said Mexico and the United States work closely together to prevent such attacks on their soil.
La seguridad de ambas naciones.
The security of both nations comes about because of the cooperation between our governments in sharing information, in having daily interaction.
Una interacción cotidiana.
In his address to Canada's Parliament later Wednesday, President Obama stressed the stability of the U.S.-Canadian relationship at the time when the European Union is rattled by Brexit, and China has tense relations with its neighbors in the South China Sea. Zlatica Hoke, VOA News, Washington.